Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health, and coaching paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week, and we try to be here with that. If you're looking for life, business, relationship coaching, would love to be of assistance to you in that way. A couple ways you can do that. You can reach out on social media at PO Perception on Twitter, or you can reach out in the About Me section of this YouTube channel, and we can make something happen from there. Obviously, one of the things that a lot of people struggle with is kind of the lack of ability not to kill relationships without even meaning to. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're a bad person if we kill relationships or anything of that general nature. But the challenge becomes, how do we make the best possible decisions? Um, you know, there's challenges there, and making things come together is important and also valuable and challenging there. So a couple of things you can do is kind of look at how angry you get over certain relationships. That can be extremely difficult. When we have a lot of difficulty in that value, um, there can be a good bit of challenges with that. And, again, when we look at anger in relationships, toxic nature does happen when anger becomes a major issue, and it can be a really difficult thing. And obviously, when a person's constantly angry, nobody wants to be around them. When we have a lack of privacy, there are challenges there as well. There are you know issues where sometimes people who get nervous or deal with a lot of anxiety are constantly and consistently struggling um, in a way of trying to maintain decent privacy. A person who is going to kill relationships is going to lean towards stalking, lean towards being uh, you know, over struggling, or in a negative way, be extremely difficult, and directly don't build the relationship in a good positive way. The next thing there is when kind of looking at it from the using insults or manipulation, using harsh language. Obviously, relationships are two-way streets. We can have disagreements, but doing so respectfully um, is important and is valuable. Uh, when there's any threats of violence, any threats of manipulation, discrimination, or otherwise threatening activity, it can be a you know a very negative situation, and ultimately can be a challenging things that doesn't necessarily go to the strong and smart and somehow misrepresent what a person's capable of, or the value of their relationship. And it's important to begin to look at that from a deeper perspective, a more meaningful and longer term perspective. Sometimes, when we are in a space of getting to a good space within, we can always kind of get to a healthy decision, or in a from a healthy way. We then also begin to know that we have to kind of look at things from a more even keeled manner, and that can be somewhat challenging. The next thing there is another thing that will kill relationships is a desire for control, or the silent treatment. So, control can be achieved through the silent treatment, obviously icing someone out of communicating with them, and or trying to manipulate their emotional reactions based on not talking to them or not giving them any level of feedback, is a hard line way of manipulating them, and that obviously is not advisable, good, healthy, or justified in most cases. And so hopefully this is helpful. Continue to add, and until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.